The warning signs of possible abuse. Some of these are pretty evident. You know, when you look at your kids and there's a bruise, a cut, some kind of an injury, and you don't know what happened. You know, my kids are in school and daycare, and especially in daycare, if my child falls on the weekend and has a bruise on her leg, I had better tell them when I take her in on Monday morning, or they're calling me and half an hour later saying, she's got a bruise on her leg. How did this happen? Same kind of idea. If your child comes to you from being with their other parent and there's some kind of an injury, you know, hopefully I've told you, hey, you know what, I need you to know that while we were at the park, she fell off the swing, and we have a scraped knee and we have a bruise on her butt. If I see it and I didn't hear about it, I'm probably going to call you and say, hey, I see a scrape and a bruise. What happened? Hopefully we can talk. Otherwise, I have this mystery thing going on, but I have this, something happened, and I have to explain it. I have to document it maybe. Kids, when they suddenly are afraid of people they know. Kids trust people. When they know grandma and they know your aunt and they know, you know, their best friend over here and they know that family, and suddenly they don't want nothing to do with one of those people, your little antenna should go up. Something is not right, because kids do not generally develop fear of people they know unless something happened. Because kids can't always tell you what happened. They don't understand, and they can't tell you what their feelings are about it, but they begin to act differently. They act differently. Your little antenna should go up. Sexual activity with toys or other children. Now this is more for your small school age and preschool age and toddlers, because they have no idea what sex is. They have no idea unless they've seen it, or somebody's done something to them, or somebody sat them down and talked about it. Okay, so when they start doing these kinds of things, again, your little antenna should go up if it wasn't you. New words for body parts. My little boy came up with his own little word for his little thing. My daughter has her own little word. As I talk to other parents, they're like, yeah, we came up with this, and this is what we call it. So we know what these terms are, and our kids, we know what our kids call it, and they come home with something different. Where did they learn that? Who's teaching them that? We need to know these things. Kids, when they have nightmares and trouble sleeping. Again, kids don't tend to be able to tell us what's going on, but trouble sleeping can be a sign that they're anxious, that they're stressed, that something occurred that they don't know how to talk about. So pay attention. They lose their appetite. They have trouble swallowing. Again, it's kind of that anxiety with kids. You know, you and I get anxiety, our heart pounds, we start shaking, our eyes get real big. Kids don't look that way. Kids will tell you they can't swallow. You know, they're like, they can't get the food down. They choke it up. They're having trouble drinking. It's not because they're sick. It's because they're having some anxiety and something has gone on. Sudden mood swings. Most of us know what our kids are like. You know, I know when you're moody. I know when I tell you, no, you're going to act this way. When your child is acting different, your little antenna should go up. Why is my child acting different?